your paradise, the place you long for all your life. UNA University, manifesting all your dreams. With paradise, your land is home. Writing contracts on your own. Protect your loved ones every day. Knowledge goes a long, long way. UNA University for me. UNA University for me. UNA Paradise all your life. University all your dreams. Land is home on your own every day. Long, long way. UNA University for me. Yes. UNA. Welcome to your paradise, the place you long for all your life. I'm yours truly, Diva Laree. Halo. Welcome everybody. Welcome, and welcome. Glad to have you here. Yes. UNA. Yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome. I am yours truly, Diva Laree. I'm representing for UNA University, UNA Republic, United Nations from America. And I want to say welcome so we can help you find your social freedom, financial freedom, and most importantly, your spiritual freedom. Let's go. Okay. We are loading up for our seminar. What TikTok doesn't want you to know, what TikTok doesn't want you to know. All right. So now I want you all to know, first of all, thank you for being here. Those of y'all who have enrolled for the seminar, thank you. And thank you. So we are about ready. So I want you to get in the seminar. For those of y'all who have not gotten your tickets, if you're not in the seminar, we want you to get on the seminar. Right now, we are broadcasting on TikTok, YouTube, Rumble, X, and Twitch. Also, you can find us on unarepublic.com, unarepublic.com. So we are on all of the platforms as well as broadcasting live on unarepublic.com. So if they ever disconnect our sessions or cut us off, you can reach us at unarepublic.com. We're always broadcasting there live as well. So welcome everybody. We have talked to you about our seminar coming up. It's called What TikTok or What TT Doesn't Want You to Know. This is spawned from the session that was blocked on TikTok. As a matter of fact, it was a series of sessions that were blocked when we were talking about the birth certificate. So this seminar that we're doing tonight, and it's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you have not gotten your tickets, if you have not enrolled to be a part of that seminar, find us at unarepublic.com, where you can go ahead and enroll to be a part of that seminar. And that's coming up, like I said. As a matter of fact, at 8 o'clock, at the top of the hour, that session will be starting. So you can go ahead and enroll. It's only $50. If you get it before time, I've had some people to let me know they would not be able to attend, but they wanted to get the link. So if you get it now, that's going to be $50. If you get it later, it's going to be $99. So right now it's $50. After that, it's going to be $99. What are you going to learn in the seminar? We're going to go into, once again, some of the things that we cut off, some of the video sessions that were cut off on TikTok, where we're talking about what the birth certificate is. You're going to learn about financial instruments. You're going to learn about why the system is doing or working the way it's working and how you use it to your advantage. We get a lot of people asking about, oh, the money, Diva, how we get the money. And we want to give you the opportunity to ask questions to dispel some of the things that you might have heard, or to give you backup information or backup knowledge on some of the things that you might have heard concerning, whether it be sovereignty, whether it be the birth certificate, anything concerning that. If you have questions, you want to be a part of the seminar so we can answer them to your face to face. Okay, we can give you some background on it and give you some insight on how to move forward. All right, 1 second, one moment. All right, so let's get into this now. Tonight, what I want to do is just make sure we give you some insight about what you're going to learn going into the seminar, as well as what you are going to get from the seminar, being a part of it. Now, before I go into that, let me go into this. All right. I got all kind of notifications going on, so I just want to let them catch up, let these notifications catch up. So now, all right, this is the membership trust package. Okay, now if you have not gotten this, or you don't have a trust, this is one of the most important tools that you can have in your arsenal when you're walking in this dimension, in this society. Okay, so this is very important, your trust. It comes with a membership badge. It comes with your allodial ID. On the back, you'll see this QR code, which is always going to give you access to your certified documents. So you want to get this membership trust, find it on unauniversity.com. unauniversity.com. You can go there and get this membership trust package. Okay. Also, thank you all for purchasing the Tapping Into Your Supernatural Powers book. I've had questions. I had a brother ask me, Diva, can this book help men too? Absolutely. Okay. When you are moving close to source, that's where your supernatural powers are. And yes, this helps women and men as well. So if you want to get this, I've had people get these as gifts for their mothers or sisters or what have you, but it also is good for men too, because only thing we're discussing is what the facts are and how you move closer to source and tap into your supernatural power. So you can get this book at unauniversity.com. And also, don't forget, there is the beginner law book. Okay, get it right. Beginner law book. Now, the beginner law book comes with inserts. Okay, one of them is the hierarchy of laws. Another one is the universal laws, vibratory frequency chart, and then new, only if you get the beginner law book, is the civilization cycle and the societal totem pole. So what we do is we give these to you because we want you to put them up on your mirrors, on your walls, on your refrigerator, so that it can become a part of you. They are in the book. The first three are, they're in the book. We don't want you to tear the book up. We want you to go ahead and get the book. If you get the physical copy, you're getting all of these additional copies, so you can put them up and let the laws become a part of you. Okay. So now, also don't forget, we are starting UNA University Winter 2026. If you want to be a part of the UNA Winter 2026 University, all right, go to unauniversity.com, unauniversity.com, and there you will be able to enroll to be a part of the UNA University this season. This season, let's go into it since we got time today. All right, let's go into it. All right. Put this on the screen for me, Savvy. And by the way, I want to welcome everybody in TikTok. Welcome all my people on YouTube. One second. All my people on X and Twitch. All my people viewing from UNA Republic. Welcome. Let's get to it. Okay, so we have this on the screen. If you go to unauniversity.com, you're going to see this screen here. And it's going to allow you to enroll there. Okay. Now let's take a look at our sessions that we have coming up for this season. Now there's the seminar. You all can get the seminar if you go to unauniversity.com and enroll now. Once again, this seminar is really detailing some things that TikTok has blocked me from stating on our site. So go here and get in this university so that you can get any kind of questions answered concerning birth certificate and sovereignty that you've had. All right. So also, let's go down here, though, getting back to the seminar, Winter 2026 seminar. All right. Power of word art. In this session, we're dealing with how words affect your everyday life and how we've been writing contracts. One second. We've been writing contracts and not recognizing that we have been writing contracts. Give me 1 second. We got an issue with the camera. Let's see. All right. And we're back. Can you all see me now? TikTok, welcome. TikTok says there's an echo. Hold on. Let me check, see why there's an echo. Thank you, Posh. All right, so I think that should be fixed. All my people on YouTube, welcome. Let me see. And by the way, before I get out of here, because we're going into the seminar. Okay. We're going into the seminar at 8 o'clock, the top of the hour. So I'm just here to let you know we're loading up. So get on in the room. All right. Now, Power of Word Art. This session right here is on our Monday night sessions. Starting on this Monday, January the 19th. What we're going to be discussing once again is how the words that we use, they're contracts that really govern our third dimension. So if you're wanting to make sure that your third dimension is going the way you would like it to go, then you want to make sure you're in this seminar, this word art, because we're really going into it and how to use words to make sure you have what's showing up in your third dimension, what you care to see. All right. The Wednesday session. Okay. We have Monday sessions and Wednesday sessions. Our Wednesday night session for our beginner students is called Trust Administration. In this session, we're going deeper into the trust and how to create trust not only for yourself but for your children, your your business, your cars, your homes, whatever it is that you're wanting to put under trust, and understanding why the trust is so powerful, as well as how to use it to your advantage. Okay, so this trust administration, this class is for our beginner students so that we go deeper into what the trust is, how to use it to create for your children, for your business, for your home, for your car, and whatever else you want to put under trust, and understanding why it's important and how to use it to your advantage. And that's going to be from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern. And then from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., that's our advanced students, which our advanced students are going to be in the 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. session, but they're going to continue over as we go into banking too. It's important to understand banking, because if you're not banking, then someone else is banking on your behalf. So then when you start talking about where the funds are, you're missing out on that because you don't know how to bank. So if you want to understand banking, you need to join the UNA University, and definitely join the seminar tonight that's going on in about 30 minutes. All right, join that seminar so that we can give you some answers to any questions you have about banking and what's really going on in the system. All right, so in banking, once again, we're going to deal with very complex trust structures, how to fund your trust, understanding how to show up properly with your trust, and just how to bank. So we're going deeper into it. Last season we had banking where we dealt with setting up the trust. This season we're really going deep into doing it. We're not just teaching you. You got to do it. And so you're going to be setting up, complex trust, so that when you start going after funding, you look the way you need to look. So this banking too is dealing with funding on the public side. Okay. So that's the seminar 2026, winter 2026. We encourage you to enroll. You can go to unauniversity.com, and we are preparing to load up for this seminar tonight at the top of the hour. As a matter of fact, 30 minutes, what TikTok doesn't want you to know, or what TT doesn't want you to know. Okay. And once again, this is spawned from seminars that were blocked. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play one of them that started to go viral, as a matter of fact, and it was pulled by TikTok. So let's take a look at one of the shorts that was pulled from TikTok. All right, so let's pull this up. I'm trying to remember which ones that were pulled. But let's take a look at this one. I need to answer this question that's been asked to me a lot. I get this question of why don't those empowered suffer? Because everybody knows that we talk about the universal laws here, which deal with whatever image you put out must come back. And I need you to understand that they are suffering. You just don't see it. And sometimes it's not for you to see. They suffering. But you know why you. Okay, give me a second. Birth certificate. Give me 1 second so I can find which one of these. let's see if I can pull it up. I want to welcome everybody once again. All my TikTok people, all my YouTube people, we are once again broadcasting on X, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Rumble. All right, so let me see. The one I'm looking for is the one dealing with the birth certificate. Now, this is our YouTube channel. By the way, you can find us on all of these platforms at UNA Republic. All right, UNA Republic. You can find us on all of these platforms. I was trying to make sure it didn't get pulled from YouTube. I don't think it did. Let's see, 2, 4, 6. All right, here we go. You will hear people say, well, I need to mute my microphone. 1 second. The Social Security number, it don't belong to us, it belongs to them. Let's be clear on this. Who signed? Who's the one whose signature created the money in the first place? That would be your mother. Your mother is the creator. Your mother is the creator. She created the trust. And let's understand, the corporation over here, it can't own anything of value. That $1 million, that belongs to the creator and the beneficiary of whoever's name is on that trust. You are the beneficiary. Your mother is the creator. The only one belongs to is you and your mother. The problem is they might come up with something that has the all capital letter name on it, but that's your mother's property she gave to you. It's called intellectual property. She created your name and said, this is my baby's name. And then they came over here and took an all capital letter version of it. That belongs to you and your mother because she made you the beneficiary. You just never claimed it. You can claim it now. Now that you have awakened, you can claim it. It belongs to you. So now what they're trading on the stock market, say thank you. Dad, thank you for investing that $1 million, because if you gave it to my mama, it's more than billions. Now, thank you. I'll take that. Thank you. I'll take that. UNA. All right. So that's it. I'll take that. Now, if you want to advance your knowledge on this information, as well as learn more about what's going on in the system and how to protect yourself, how to get access to what you've been trying to get access to, join the seminar. That's the least you can do. It's only $50. Join the seminar so that you can get more knowledge on it. And then that way, when you want to further your education, you will be more comfortable in moving forward. All right. So I'm going to go over a couple of things in the session. Again, I'm going to speak a little bit about banking. I'm going to speak about some successes that I've seen. And we're going to speak about some processes that failed. Some of the things that you hear out here where people are telling you to do this and do that, and they're not giving you the full knowledge and information. We're going to go into some things that do not work, okay, or did not work for me or my students or my clients. So we're going to get into that in this session. Again, this session gives you the opportunity to ask questions, all right, opportunity to hear how things really work, to gain some knowledge that most people do not know. So I encourage you to be a part of this seminar. Once again, what TikTok doesn't want you to know, you can get that at unauniversity.com. UNA University.com. Go and enroll. It's starting in about 25 minutes. So we want you to be encouraged and come join us. Now, as I continue, go ahead and load up because I see we have people already loaded up. As a matter of fact, let's get into this. And if you all have any questions before I get out of here, please, I want you to ask the question so that I can answer it for you. This, by the way, the live tonight is via Zoom. And if you go and enroll, you're going to have the opportunity to be a part of the seminar via Zoom. And once again, ask questions. Now, I want to talk about why UNA University is important. You know, as I get ready to load up for the seminar. Thank you, Savvy. I want to talk about why UNA University is important. First of all, when you are operating or trying to gain knowledge, it's very difficult when you feel alone. And the bottom line is, if you are dealing with people who don't know this information, you're going to feel alone. You're not going to have somebody who you can talk to. And one of the biggest things about seeking and gaining your sovereignty is that you stay in your right mind, that you stay positive. Because if you're around people who are telling you you're crazy and they're saying negative things to you, they're going to deter you, even though you feel strong. These people, and they're constantly telling you negative things, then it's going to deter you. Once again, about gaining your sovereignty is keeping your mind right. So being a part of the university helps you stay in your right mind. Okay. Another thing is there's a lot of information out here. And when you are on the path, if you don't have somebody who you can ask questions to and get answers to them, you will start a process. And you will be strong. I'm going to do this. I'm finishing it. But what happens is, again, you hear people say these negative things. You stuck on one little thing. Well, this didn't work this way. I don't have anybody who I can ask questions to. So you put your paperwork down. Or whatever process you're working on, you put it down. You know, I'll come back to it. And then a week goes by. A month goes by. 2 months goes by. Half a year. 4, 5 years go by. And you still haven't finished that process that you started. And I have had this many times where people tell me, especially people who know me since we started. By the way, UNA, this is the beginning of our 7th year. We started in 2020, and then here we are in 2026. And so I've had people who've been with me since back then, and they knew who I was, but they chose not to come into the university and try to do it on their own. And we 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years into it, and you still haven't done the basics of protecting yourself. That's why you need to be in the university. So that when you have questions, you can get them answered and you can move forward on your process and do other things, bigger, better things. Some of us are into doing other businesses. Y'all keep talking to me all the time about land, but you don't know how to get funding for land. Well, banking too, trust. When you're ready to learn, again, the university is here, or you can just keep go get the free 99 version. Go ahead. And you'll be 10 years down. Well, you know, I heard about you and that. Okay. Whenever you ready, we here for you. It doesn't matter. Whenever you ready, because we're not rushing you. There's not a rush. Take time. But I'm just letting you know, prices keep going up. So whenever you're ready, and whenever you're ready to just fast track on that path, then UNA is ready. Or get it somewhere else. If you don't get help here, and get help somewhere. Okay. So that's another reason. The opportunity to ask questions. Third, you're going to be around other people who are in the same mindset as you. One of the things that I didn't recognize when I was starting UNA is that a community is necessary. Okay, a community of like-minded people. And once again, when you are trying to speak on things and you're dealing with people who are asleep or people who are clueless about what it is, it becomes very frustrating. You feel like you're speaking a whole nother language and these people cannot understand. It helps to have or be around those who are like-minded, who you can talk to. There are things that we can say and we can speak about in UNA that you can't speak out at your job. You can't speak about this even with your husband or your family members. They clueless. So this is why it's important to join UNA University. Okay, let me see if I have any questions. I think everybody is loading up into the session. That's where everybody is right now because it seems like what is going on? Cool. Everybody's in the seminar ready to go. That seminar starts at 8 o'clock. Once again, don't forget the membership trust package is what you want to get. If you're wanting to be under trust, if you know what it is, you know this is a valuable product, all right? Just the education alone that comes with this, because this comes with all of your trust document, your membership badge, your allodial ID. We're going to put it on record for you. And it comes with an education. It's an 8-session course where you can go through it at your own pace. All right. And then complete that so that you can get your trust completed. So once again, this is a very powerful package. The price has gone up. I encourage you, like I said, take your time. I'm not rushing you, but again, the price goes up. Okay. Beginner law book. We're going to go over this in the class as well tonight because this is very important. The beginner law book and understanding these laws, what the hierarchy of laws are and where you stand in this whole situation. In the seminar, we're just going to really hammer in on why it's important to know law, what these financial instruments or what's going on with the birth certificate, social security card, what is that? What is all that's going on? Why was it started? We need to understand the history. That's why we go deep into history. And very importantly, we go into the spiritual side. Okay, so again, there's a lot to know. And let me say this once again, UNA University Winter 2026 is in session starting Monday. So y'all want to be a part of that. Why? How much is what exactly? What's up? All right. So, and if you go to unauniversity.com, you're going to see all of the prices of everything. The seminar is $50. The trust package, go and look it up on the site. Okay, you're going to see the supernatural powers, all of our books, whether it be supernatural powers or tapping into supernatural powers or UNA law book, the prices over there. Okay, the university price, go and look it up. unauniversity.com, unauniversity.com. All right. So the price for that is our sessions are valued at $5,000, but we do have a financial program so that you can join at a lesser rate. Okay. So we want you to get in here. So go over there and go to the site and then take a look at what the financial program is, so you can become enrolled in the UNA University for winter 2026. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I want to see if anybody has any questions, because it seems like everybody is loaded up in the university or actually the seminar. What TikTok doesn't want you to know? Everybody's loaded up in that seminar. So I'm getting ready to get out of here and go into that seminar, because that's where my people, they got questions, and I'm going to answer some questions tonight. We're going deep tonight. because I want to make sure that I speak on some of these things that we're not able to speak on. Okay, let me go and see one more. That was number 10. You said, let me see. Let's take a look at this one. Put this on the screen for me, Savvy, and then I'm going to get out of here. We're going to go into the seminar. If you have any questions, ask your questions now, because I'm going to get out of here. So this one, let's take a look at this one. Birth certificate and stock exchange. Originally, it was created specifically to handle your bills, because just like Lucia said, there is no money. So it is the United States responsibility. It's their responsibility, because they don't owe. So then you got this United States credit union over here holding your funds. They have to do an amount for you depending on what you call yourself, depending on right. But when you know who you are, then you know how to access what belongs to you. All right. Versus stock exchange. Originally, it was created specifically to handle all of your bills, because just like the House Joint Resolution said, there is no money. So it is the United States responsibility. Why is it their responsibility? Because they're the ones who stole the gold. So then you got this United States credit union over here holding your funds. And let me tell you something, they are regulated. They have to do a certain amount for you depending on what you call yourself, depending on the things that you say, how you walk, how you stand. All right, they have to do certain things for you. But when you know who you are, then you know how to access what belongs to you. All right, that takes being willing to learn. If you're not willing to learn, then you're gonna lose it. Okay, it's like if they had given that millions of dollars to your mother, you know good and well it wouldn't be what it is now. So say thank you and take it. UNA, birth certificate and stock exchange. All right, but did I have an echo on that? I couldn't. I was trying to cut my mic. Let me know in the comment section if I had an echo on that, or if you all heard it. Okay. I'm just checking to see if we echoed. All right. If we didn't echo, good. Okay, good. So listen, this is what I'm going to do. Once again, I invite all of you to join us over in the seminar right now. It will be starting at the top of the hour. Once again, if you have any kind of questions, this is the place where you want to ask them concerning anything, whether it be sovereignty or the spiritual side or birth certificate, any of that. SF 181 form, 1099s that you all ask about all the time. This is going to be the place where we address that. If you have any questions, this is where you want to be. I want to say thank you so much for allowing us to give you this information. All right. I'm going to get out of here. We're going to see you next Friday. Also, for my students, we're going to see you in class on Monday. All right, the 19th of January for our winter 2026 season. I want you to know I love you. I'm so thankful for you. Let's go. Let's be great. Let's get this knowledge. Diva Laree, I'm out. Oh, hold on for a second. Once again, let me say this. Diva Laree, I'm out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Give me a hug. Give me a hug.